Hello and welcome to this week's episode of High Five. My name is Showstar the DJ, and I have a fire guest today. She's been making rounds on social media and everywhere else in the past 2 weeks or so. But of course, there's a lot of things we want to talk about. She's also a rapper. Okay, she recently dropped a single with hard lines. So we're gonna get into it as we go on. But first, let's check out the song that she has put on number 5. This is High Five.
It's a brother.
Oh yeah. My name is Roberto. Unigwidi say, never let go. Girl, never let anything come between. Unilangi say, chalo chako. Girl, me a lover when you wine your team. Beautiful, beautiful. You are beautiful, mama. Wonderful, wonderful. You are wonderful, mama. Kunkala na iwe, hey. Ona nena chinja because of you, mama. Kunkala na iwe, hey. Ona nena chinja because of you, mama. I'd rather be alone. Kasuliko, babe, I can't move on. Cause you're my favorite song. I wanna play you all night long. Daba, ni manvera kompuliti. Story easy bika isi sikiriti. Ni manvela hati biti. Tawi zonse ukanita na sweetie. Mutima wanga umamenya. Umamenya kuti bumbumbea. Famene ine ni manvela. Ni manvela when you are there. Unigwidi say, never let go. Girl, never let anything come between. Unilangi say, chalo chako. Girl, me a lover when you wine your team. Beautiful, beautiful. You are beautiful, mama. Wonderful, wonderful. You are wonderful, mama. Kunkala na iwe, hey. Ona nena chinja because of you, mama. Kunkala na iwe, hey. Ona nena chinja because of you, mama. I can die for your love. I can take a bullet for you. I'ma fight for your love. I can catch a grenade for you. For you alone, for you alone. I can go against the world. For you alone, for you alone. I can go against the world. Mutima wanga umamenya. Umamenya kuti bumbumbea. Famene ine ni manvela. Ni manvela when you are there. Unigwidi say, never let go. Girl, never let anything come between. Unilangi say, chalo chako. Girl, me a lover when you wine your ting. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. You are beautiful, mama. Wonderful, wonderful. You are wonderful, mama. Kunkala na iwe, hey. Ona nena chinja because of you, mama. Kunkala na iwe, hey. Ona nena chinja because of you, mama.
Alrighty, welcome back. This is High Five. Like I said, I have a fire guest today. Her name is Chrisha Frost. She's been around here and there. So before I say hi, before I do a high five to her, I'm just gonna ask if she's the last time. When was the last time she washed her hands? When was the last time you washed your hands, madam?
You just saw me washing my hands.
But we can just do this for now. Yeah. For now, even the air one.
Yeah. COVID-19.
So, yeah, man, we have to play it safe.
Yeah.
Very safe, in fact. How are you been?
I've been good.
It's good to be in this surrounding.
You're welcome.
So now tell me something. There's a lot of things I want us to address. I know that you are a hip hop artist. I just don't know if it's just hip hop that you do or you also sing.
Okay, I'm a multi-genre artist. I actually discovered my singing ability growing up as a child, not from church, but it's called something else I won't mention.
You know what, you're giving me a lot of ideas, but it's good. I have a lot of time with you.
Yeah, so, we sing from books, and then I discovered my singing ability when I was as young as I was in grade 7 by then, yeah? How old was I in grade 7? Yeah, somewhere there.
Oh yeah? Grade 7. Awesome. It must be, I can estimate. But
Because I started singing way back in primary. We used to have this singing group at Eagle. I was at Eagle International.
Oh yeah?
So we came up with this singing group, and then it was more like a choir. So before the assembly, we would go on stage with like the 3 of us, 3 girls.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Where
I
are you
actually
from?
bumped into one of the girls recently when I
Oh,
went
yeah?
to the Fleur. Seriously.
She's around?
She's around.
What about the other one? She's
The other one I think got married, and we don't know where she's disappeared. That's grade 7. We are mummies now.
I know, right? So, speaking of growing up, have you always been in Osaka?
No, I was born in Kitwe. Then after the death of my father, who passed on when I was only like 6 months old, we had to move to Mufulira, which is my mother's hometown, because my grandmother and the rest of my mom's family mostly are based in Mufulira. We have families spread across
Across the
Zambia.
country, yeah.
Yes, so but mostly Mufulira, because that's where my grandmother is. My grandmother, like from my mom's side, my mom's mom. Yeah. So we had to stay with my mom's mom, being half orphans, and then my mother had to go and find ends meet for us to survive. That's for me and my eldest sister, Teresa.
So I've been looking for a clever way to ask this question. Who's Zambian between mom and dad?
My mom is Zambian.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And your dad?
My dad was British.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You like to say his name. You say Hudson who?
Mr. J.B. Hudson.
I'm sure you have pictures of him.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to show.
No, not now. Just
of the late man.
No, just it's just for conversation.
No, for you, I can show you on the side. I have
On
a
the side.
photo album here.
Oh yeah?
I can show you some pictures.
You should.
I will.
You should. So now, after school, that's when you wanted to take the music, sing, on a professional level, or?
No, what really happened was I always aspired to become a professional accountant. So after my grade 12, I came to Lusaka to pursue my accounting career. So I was a NIPA first. I did my CAT, which was called Certified Accounts Technician by then at NIPA, the Bama Road campus, the tiny one.
Yeah.
So they didn't have the degree level there. So after completing my diploma, certificate and diploma level, I went to ZICAS, where I started to pursue my degree level. But while at ZICAS, I was discovered by one of the biggest artists, male. I won't disclose his name.
You know what, we can start with the secrecy just 2 minutes into the show.
Okay. No, I was discovered by some producers, and they'll be like, you can actually sing. I'll go out, as a ZICAS student.
Have a reputation, apparently.
You go to Hollywood, so there would be a song playing, and you're there singing along or rapping along, and they'll just be like, artists there be like, hey, Iwe, you are fire. Just try and take this thing serious. And that was way back in 2014. So I recorded my first single in 2014 with Kekero. I just used to call him Zondi by then. I don't know where the Kekero came from. It's a new thing to me. It's a new thing to me.
I know, right?
Actually trying to acclimatize to it. So Zondi recorded my first single, Mabu. That was in 2014.
Where was the studio? Was the studio in Olympia?
In Kablonga by JK's.
Oh, Kablonga, okay.
Yeah, and there was DJ Cables there. That tall huge guy.
Yeah.
So they actually did some kind of collabo on the production.
Oh, on the production.
That was Kekero and
DJ
Cables. Yeah. So that was JK's.
What was the title of your single?
Mabu.
Mabu.
Like my boo, like my
boo.
baby,
oh,
like my
boo,
babe.
my boo. Oh, okay. I like it. So I'm interested. Who discovered you at the jungle?
JK.
But why are we going to hide as if there was anything?
No, maybe he might not like it that I brought it out.
But listen, it's what happened, and it's obviously years ago.
Yeah.
And obviously he gave you a shine, so it shouldn't be a problem.
He was always there, like, no, just think about it. You actually have the potential to do this and this, and I never took him serious. I never took it serious by then. That was 2014. So after I completed my education, like my school, in 2016, Then I started working, started cooking something, cooking up something. Then came up with Mwana Movember, which I dropped in 2017.
Oh yeah?
The Mwana Movember featuring Bobby.
So you can speak very good Bemba.
Sana, and Mwana Movember. Galande Chibemba. Chocolate, Gadalande Chibemba, Shosta Kuluba.
I'm not going there.
So, yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So, how many videos have you done so far? Like,
I've done 2 videos, but there's only 1 out. Yeah, so we just kind of like working on some few things on the second video, but it should be dropping anytime soon.
Okay, I like it. There's a lot of things I want to find out. I've watched one of your videos. It's a serious thing. I want you to address it the way it's supposed to be addressed.
Okay, videos like music videos?
The videos where you go live.
Oh, that one.
You give out a lot of information. Have you noticed? Do you notice that you give out a lot of information?
Yeah.
You do?
TMI, ne?
Is it?
Okay, let's talk about this.
Is it deliberate or it's you know that you're giving out this information?
Actually, since it's been addressed to me as Carol Christine Hudson, I want to stress out, like, iron out one point here.
Yes, yes.
Like, I'm going to relate a bit to my accounting background, where one of the business entity concepts states that the business is a separate entity from its owner. So when you look at my profile, I'm an actress. Yeah. So I'm a professional actress. Acting my own series.
I like it. Oh, you're acting your own series. Meaning I know.
There's the real me, which you are talking to right now, and then there's the act.
There's that act.
That's Frost.
So the Frost is very interesting. So that's why we're discussing Frost right now. So let's discuss Frost.
Okay.
When Frost calls herself, I'm a daughter of a Mason, what does she mean?
That's just to scare the haters away. At that point, you know, it's like when you're watching a Nigerian movie and then you see this mad man or mad woman, you know, do you think they actually went and looked for a real mad person to play the role?
I have no idea.
No. It's actually a very normal person who plays the role of a mad person.
For them to.
Yeah. So you guys, you wanted me to go do pornography for you to get my attention? No. You wanted me to go paint my body?
So you've got no connection with Satanism?
No. Hell, no. No.
You are for?
I'm Jehovah. I belong to Jehovah.
You know, when you're denouncing certain things, you have to be clear so that we know.
No. I'm Jehovah's daughter, 100%.
Okay, that's nice. So you belong to Jesus Christ?
To Jehovah God.
That's nice.
Jesus Christ is Jehovah's son, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. I like it. Let's talk about your ex-boyfriend.
Which one?
There are a lot of them, apparently.
Not a lot. There's just 2.
2 of them?
Yeah, recently I've only had 2 boyfriends.
Which one and which one?
I don't know. Name them. I think you know them.
I want to, when you mention them, I want us to start with one.
No, like I'm going to keep the normal one out of this. So I need to know if you know about the normal one.
Which one is the normal one?
So I don't want to bring him out here.
No, the normal one, I want to discuss him later, but I want to talk about the other one.
Which one?
Because you're separating. You're saying the normal one, so there's the one which is not very normal. Which one is not normal?
Chellah.
Okay, fine. Let's start with Chellah then. Some people think that you guys were just out there just playing people's minds. And in the grapevine, I've even found stories. Come again? Yeah, please. In the grapevine, I've even found stories where people say that you guys were paid to put up an act. I want to know, me and the people that didn't really follow the saga, I want to know what really happened. Like, do you want to share with us the first time you knew of Chellah and the first time you started and what happened after?
Okay. Me and Chellah have literally just been talking for only a month now.
A month now?
Yeah. Chellah called me. He inboxed me on Facebook, on Messenger, yeah? Saying, no, Frost, I've been following you for quite some time, and I think you've been, because I'm divorced. Yeah, I divorced in 2016, just after I completed my education at Zikas. Okay, I don't want to talk about my ex-husband.
We will not go there.
Yeah, so, because basically I used to foot my own school bills and everything, and I thought, yeah, I think it's not worth it. Someone doesn't want me to go further with my education. I need to go for my master's, and then someone is not being supportive. So
Well, sometimes you should be there for love, not because of their financial help.
No, it's not because of love, because sometimes people want to suppress you.
Or they don't really want to.
They don't want you to excel. Trust that you've got your own dreams. You want a woman who's going to come into your life
And support.
Your dream, or even push it at least to some level where you can even point to say at some point that paria ewanshitire kona camera fie. I can buy you a camera if you say you love fiama photo, fiama video. I can even get you a camera as a gift just to show my support towards your passion. That's your dream. So I need to be there for you. So like I said, I don't want to talk about him. The issue here is Chellah. So Chellah, I met him on social media. He approached me. Okay, the first time I messaged him, I asked him how much he can charge for a video shoot.
So the first communication was from you?
Not from me, actually, from my previous manager. Because he was like, let's look at the best photographers in Zambia. That was before I shot Ice Code video. So we're looking at one of the best photographers in Zambia. So we had on our option list, we had Chellah Tukuta, we had obviously other photographers. Then Tivo Shikapwasha came in as a recommendation from one of my mates. Then after I spoke to Tivo, and I really loved, because I saw what he did, like in terms of video photography. And then for Chellah, I only saw like photos, but no music video.
No like video or anything, yeah.
Okay, well, which I saw good photos, but I thought, no, let me use somebody, because I saw Salma Sky's videos excellent, on point.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me use Tivo. That's how we started working with Tivo. I made a deposit. Obviously, he was on the high side, but I think it's still worth it. So we made a deposit, we started the shoot, and everything was smooth. But then after that, he approached me just last month. He was like, Frost.
The he is Chellah.
That's Chellah. Because you wanted to know how I got to bump into Chellah. So I was just giving you a rough background of where it all started.
Oh, yeah, yes.
So he called me last month saying, no, I actually... Oh, he asked me for my line on Facebook.
So hold on. When the first time Chellah was inboxed about the photography, and you said your manager inboxed him, did he use your account or he used his account?
He used my account because he was an admin to my account.
Okay. So now you're explaining how now you got...
It was actually my page.
Yes. Yeah. So now you're explaining how now Chellah got in touch with you 2 weeks, a month ago?
It's not even a month. When was that? Is it a month yet?
Today is the 25th.
It was the beginning of this month.
At the beginning of this month? Okay.
He called me. Because apparently there's my number on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
That's my business line.
Yeah?
So he called me. He's like, hi, Frost. This is Chellah Tukuta. Yeah, I've been following you. He said some touching things, and then I instantly fell in love just on the phone. One conversation, like, oh my God. Then when I look back right now, I sit down and then I start reflecting on that day. I'm like, that guy is dramatic. Because he brought up issues like, no, his wife, they've got issues in the home. I know you're divorced, and then you've got 2 sons. I've been following you on Facebook. I've got 2 daughters. He named them. No, there's Malumbo, there's Etana, the little one.
On the same conversation?
Yeah, the first day he said everything.
How long was the phone call?
We spoke like even for an hour, so he called. And I was busy making, it was in the morning. I was busy making breakfast for my sons, because by then they were still home. It was on a Friday. Yeah, it was on a Friday. No, it was on a Saturday. I remember very well. It was on a Saturday. And then my kids were supposed to be going back to boarding school on a Sunday. So he's like, no, don't, just make a plan. I want to meet you for breakfast. Don't do breakfast at home. Let's meet by some place in Ibex. I'm like, no, I'm home with my boys, and you've seen, I stay here all by myself. So I can't leave my kids alone. My firstborn son is only 11, and then the young brother is 7. I can't leave them at home alone. No, just make a plan. So that's how I called one of my nephews to come and remain home. So I did panga ndani kwatakoka a meeting. I said and business proposal about your page. I've noticed it has been dormant. Okay. Send to land.
That's how things started.
That's how it started. That's how the...
So the gentleman is divorced?
Yeah, that's what he told me. That's what he told me. He told me he was divorced some time back, and then...
How long did your relationship last?
with him. I dumped him 4 days in the relationship. Just after he posted a picture of me and him in a towel. That he posted minus my consent. So right after that, I cut ties with him. I told him, can you remove?
Pull it down.
Pull it down. And the moment he was pulling the picture down, it had already gone viral. So whatever you see on the internet, it was posted without my consent. Those are just other cases, court cases. Like he was trying to ruin my reputation. So I've pushed, it's just because of the COVID-19, movements are restricted. My lawyers can't just come out, you know.
You're taking him to court?
Yeah.
For?
He's ruining my reputation. Why would he post things? Shosta, why should I post your pictures without your consent?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's wrong. You don't do that. And then apart from
well,
that...
he was probably in love. I mean...
No, but in love, you keep the love to yourselves. You don't post pictures, especially of me. I'm a mother. My children are going to grow up to see me and Chellah like that. It's all over. Mwebantu's, Watchdog. It's gone everywhere. And I think he was behind that. I think that was his intention. He was trying to use me for his own publicity.
Has he apologized?
No, he hasn't. He's been acting funny.
Have you told him that you were not happy with him posting the...
I told him the very day he posted that picture, because I had my cousin from Ndola who sent me the picture to say, hi, Cairo, have you seen this picture? Then I was like in shock. When I showed him the picture, he was also shocked. He was like, no, stop. No, what's this? Stop the car right now. Let's talk about this right now. I'm a no-nonsense person. And then if I have to address something, I don't care where you are, where we are. I'll just say, right here, explain yourself. We were on the highway from Kitwe to Mufulira. We stopped the car, middle of the road. He explained, okay, let me even pull it down. He even put the picture down.
You guys have been doing some back and forth on social media.
The thing is, I actually forgave him. I actually said stuff like, okay, it happens. I've dumped this guy. I've got nothing to do with him. Let me move on with my life. Obviously, I spent on him. That's trivial. I can't start talking of how I bought him clothes worth 7,000 kwacha from Makam. I have receipts. We have people from Makam in Dollar who can bear me witness to say I paid using my card. My ABSA card. In the name of Carol Christine Hudson, I swiped. Because when we went on the journey, he had not even a pair of shoes. How did it go? He convinced me. No, he was in slippers. He convinced me to say, let's go. I had transport to take my kids to school. There was a Hilux with fuel, which was supposed to take the kids to school. But he insisted to say, no, let me take them. Let's go. And I don't know how he's so convincing. He's so cunning. Huh? Gosh. That's why just 4 days in the relationship, I noticed there's something wrong about this guy and he's moving at a very fast rate.
For me, you sound like, you know how someone is put a blindfold and then they're told to do things.
Thank you. That's exactly what I can call it, a blindfold. It was a blindfold.
But you were sober the whole time in the relationship?
Yeah.
Or you were high the whole time in the relationship?
No. How can I be high when I'm with my children?
Because you said you had taken the children.
The children go to Chengelo. That's Mukushi. How can I be high from Lusaka to Chengelo? Think of it. The distance is just not allowing that.
Okay, so now, like 2 days ago, you came on and you said that he had gone live and then he called you. He said that...
Yeah, he went live talking about how I'm crazy. No, apparently my...
Why did he call you crazy?
I've got no idea. You know what? Sometimes it's very difficult for me to comprehend such people. I think his level of education or understanding is at some... Do you
do some things or have you said some things to him that could make him crazy?
That's why if you notice, like my post was, Chellah's mission in my life was to come and steal, of which he used my money. The money is gone. I have money.
You were willingly giving out
Yes,
money.
that's what I'm saying. Money comes and goes. You know, the devil will entice you. Even when the snake came and convinced Eve, to take the fruit. Do you know that the snake enticed her? It was really enticing. It came with enticing offers, which looked more than disobeying Jehovah God. Do you know that?
I don't know. I was not there.
Okay, you are not there, but you've read about it.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why my caption was, Chellah came to steal, destroy, and kill. Because when muntu nga waseva nyo muntu like to such an extent, embarrassing me, disgracing me like that in public. What was he expecting? For me to take my life or something? But I'm above all that. By the end of the day, when I sat down, I thought, I have my children, my boys, who look up to me to say, that's our mother.
Some people say that you confused his marriage.
Chellah met me way after they divorced. And the reason why I dumped him is not because people were talking about, no, wapoke chupo, what. No, that man was already divorced. Even in the same live video I'm talking about that I responded to his live video, he actually said, no, most of you people who think Chrisha was the reason I divorced Chanda, me and Chanda, we had issues way before Chrisha. I even told him, stop talking about me. I was commenting, I was there when he was live, I was there commenting, you stop talking about, by the way, my name is not Chrisha. Chrisha Frost is a stage name. And this is something I need everybody to understand. I come back to business as a separate entity from its owner. Chrisha Frost is a stage name. My names are Carol Christine Hudson. So I don't want people calling me Christine when it's serious. When it's not serious, they're calling me Christine. I'm in a club. I'm performing. Hey, Hudson. No, you should know. There's the name, there's a stage name, and there's my name.
Yeah, we get it.
So this is what happened. Like, I'm trying to clear the air on why I was answering Chellah back, because he was like, Chrisha has been bewitched, so is her mother. And then I said, bewitched by who? By you. Why you've only known...
So you said even your mother?
Yeah.
Why did you involve your mother?
As my mother's been bewitched, my mother is mad.
Why did he involve your mom?
I have no idea. The more reason that I took the matter to court now.
Has she been in touch with him?
My mom saw him, and it's so disrespectful because actually my mom knows about everything that's happening. I even told him that, you know what, the fact that you have dragged the woman, the only woman in this world that makes sense to me, no matter how extreme I go, the only woman who can say, Karo, ikala pansh tulande, iwoko waya ikata. That's very wrong.
Did your mom have a conversation with that guy?
No. The only time I took Chellah to my mother, I was giving my mother money. Chellah was there. I went to Barclays, Mufulira. I withdrew 10,000 kwacha. I gave Chellah 5,000. He said, Dalefo kwashmako 20 pin. So in Mukushi, I gave him a 10. I withdrew 10,000 from Absa Mukushi. I gave him to, he said he's expecting some money from, I don't know, outside the country, and then it takes 3 days to clear, of which we all know. So he said, okay, I'll pay you back, of which I have signed papers where he signed. I gave him the 10,000. He had the money. We went to Forest Inn. I don't know if you saw that picture of me and him with the buffalo behind.
No, I didn't follow that saga very much.
Okay, yeah, that was Forest Inn. He was there spending from the money that I gave him.
From the money that you gave him?
No, because I gave him. He said he's going to pay back. So he was there. We ate. We had a bill of over, I don't know. Let me not talk about that. That's very irrelevant. So in short, I got to Mufulira. Huh?
Okay, we'll talk about that, yeah. Yeah, you go to Mufulira and you...
No, that was just one day. It was just one day. We stayed in Mukushi just for a day. After we dropped the kids, we proceeded to Mufulira, but we stayed in Ndola first. That's where I bought his clothes from Makam.
So my point is for him to call to say that you and your mom Shanko.
So after Kaili, tulefuma kumukoshi. Tuafika Mundola. From Ndola, where are we? Kitwe. We spent a night in Kitwe at Garden Court. He used my card to swipe. He said, don't worry, I'll reimburse you for every expense. Then we proceeded to Mufulira. There was no fuel in Chanda's BMW because that is the wife's car. So I had to put fuel in the car. We went to Mufulira. I called my mom. He was like, I want to see your mom. I'm like, no, you can't meet my mom yet. So when we reached the flats, I actually parked the car. I told him, park last, because I've got a flat in Mufulira, in Funda, which I have given to my mother. I'm like, it's my house, but I just gave it to my mother to say, you can be staying in it, but I have all the paperwork. It's like my house legally. I keep all the titles and everything, but I just gave it to her, like, which I'm like, because actually, vale renting. So I'm like, if you're renters, I'm a pressure. This
you can be staying in this house. Okay,
keep this house, yeah. My mom was really, she had lost weight. Because my mom suffers depression time after time. After my father's death, my mom never remarried. And then my family, okay, I don't want to talk about my family, but the truth is my family has never been helpful in any way. Financially, emotionally, they've never been there. The only family that I can say that has been there for me is a very old woman who happens to be my grandmother. She was there for me. She was there for my sister. She was there for my mom. She was always there encouraging us. But now my grandmother
Your grandmother from which side?
From my mom's side, my mom's mom. But now my grandmother is very old. She should be clicking her late 80s. So she can't do much right now. Even if my mom is sick and she's at the house, the sole house that I gave her, my grandmother is unable to even move to go to that house because she's old. Yeah. Then I said...
Yeah, so Mom and Chellah met?
Mom and Chellah never met.
Never met.
That's why I'm saying he packed the kakutali.
So my question is, I'm going to ask this question for the third time. Please answer it so we can move on. Why did he involve your mother in all this?
I have no idea. It's just a way of trying to frustrate me.
Do you think that your mother could have called him at some point?
No, my mom doesn't even have Chellah's number. By then, my mom didn't have a phone because her tablet dropped in water. So the whole time I was in Mufulira, mom never had a phone. That's why I suggested...
So, but then where does he get the guts to put your mother in all this?
I don't know. That's why I'm saying he's mad. When I say Chellah is crazy and he's a devil's advocate, because I don't know where he got the audacity to even come up with such a lie in public.
Did you give him the whole 20,000?
No, I gave him 10,000 first in Mukushi. Then in Mufulira, I gave him another 10,000. That's
so
how
it was
it was. 20. Then here in Lusaka, all those Chellah Tukuta t-shirts, I paid for them. It was a total of, it was a batch of 2,000. That's 4,000 kwacha. He said he'll pay me back. The guy is there. I still have, because the thing is I never paid cash. I'm very sharp. I'm an accountant. So I use electronic banking. So I have a proof of every expenditure. So the guy's number is there on my bank statement. The guy that I sent a cash send of 4,000 kwacha for printing those Chellah Tukuta t-shirts.
I hear you. He said that he was going to pay you back after 3 days.
Yes, immediately.
How long has it been?
Now it's been a month.
How much has he paid so far?
Nothing.
The money has not yet cleared?
No.
What does he say?
Nothing. He's blocked me on WhatsApp. He's blocked my number. He's blocked every contact to me.
You can go to small claims or just the police and report?
Not even small claims. Like I'm saying, the matter is with the courts. I just don't want to bring people that are involved or whoever is handling the matter here in public.
I think let's go for a break. Let's go for a break. We'll be back. I'm hanging out with Chrisha Frost.
Music.
Yeah. Chrisha Frost.
Mr. 1000.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Drop this shit.
I'm a diva on the mic, call me Queen Latifah. I'm smoking on it loud, can you pass the reefer? You got holes all in your clothes, look like a jungle fever. Chrisha Frost to raise the bar, make you take a breather. I'm ice cold. I'm ice cold. I'm ice cold. Yeah, I'm ice cold. I had the zigging talking E, show the do his booty. Chop my neck, check my wrist, now watch me do the Luna walk. Money flowing in, man, I'm never running out of stuff. Chrisha Frost and Kate Dash with busting clips up on your block. Ice cold reporting live from Planet Earth. I'm taking over your hood and your suckers on my turf. Man, I've always been a queen since my very day of birth. And I don't gotta prove to it again what I'm worth. Say use a slave when please. Don't make me laugh. See, I ain't thinking about the showers, I just took a blood bath. Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm Moses, get you up and with my style. Girl, I eat your kind for breakfast, so I'll let you do the math. I'm a diva on the mic, call me Queen Latifah. I'm smoking on it loud, can you pass the reefer? You got holes all in your clothes, look like a jungle fever. Chrisha Frost to raise the bar, make you take a breather. I'm ice cold. I'm ice cold. I'm ice cold. Yeah, I'm ice cold. I'm never broken, my heart will win the battle. You ask the girls, that the rest to say the same.
Let me tip you, never tell them keep the change. No matter what, don't underestimate the range. Stay the same, 17 on the street. Alex got look on your big. Benzo for Soleil, quit. Don go my mama wet. Beating my chest like a savage gorilla. Straight out of Como Valera. Boys to come, yes, a killer. From Pomosia married to Zekas. Already driven like 3 cats. Apanisa Tichitika. Nyuka Sama from Umpika. Apanisa Tichitika. Nyuka Sama from Umpika. Apanisa Tichitika. Nyuka Sama from Umpika. Apanisa Tichitika. I'm a diva on the mic, call me Queen Latifah. I'm smoking on it loud, can you pass the reefer? You got holes all in your clothes, look like a jungle fever. Chrisha Frost to raise a bar, make you take a breather. Ice cold, yeah, my ice cold.
Alright, welcome back. This is High Five. I'm hanging out with Chrisha Frost, and you know, we are addressing you know, some things here and there. So, are you hoping to drop an album anytime soon? No?
It's too stressful.
What do you mean? You are a singer. I mean, you're a rapper.
Like I always say, music is not my mainstream. I've got other things to do. So I look at my time allocation. So I don't want to lie. I don't want to promise to raise hopes and say, no, you guys are expecting an album or an EP from me. No.
But not anytime soon, but it should drop sometime.
Yeah, sometime, but not now.
What about the video you said is almost done?
It's done. We should be dropping it anytime soon. So yeah, I'll give you a heads up.
Is it for the
Sick buzz.
The sick buzz?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to watch the video. I should see the video though.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, you've got some. Do you write your own music?
Mostly I do. When you hear me talking about myself, I do write that because that's my life and nobody else can narrate my story better than I can myself. But obviously, when you're in the studio, you have people around, they'll drop in 1 or 2 ideas. So nobody just does their own music 100%, you know. But obviously, the concepts, I would come up with the concept myself, come up with a hook. Then we just start bringing in ideas so the song is wrapped up quick.
Cool. You know, there's something that's confusing and I want you to clear it out.
Okay.
The timelines when you had these 2 boyfriends of yours. When did you have who and when did you have who and when did what finish? And
okay, so the thing is, like I said, Chellah is a recent guy. This month, he actually approached me this month, and I can actually call myself all sorts of names. But again, I am giving myself a benefit of a doubt because for all the 27 years I've lived on this earth, this has never happened to me. Hence I say, and I'll repeat it, Chellah is the devil's advocate. I don't know because I don't know what exactly supernatural things he used. Supernatural power, do as I say. Yes, Frost, get the money from the bank. If we get, I've never done that. Being an accountant by profession, I know what saving means, and I've been saving money. Was
Jazzy Boy before Chellah or after Chellah?
Before. We actually got into because of, I was like really, I don't know. I don't know how to define what was happening to me. I was like under a spell.
Some 3 days ago. So
it was like what do you call it? A blindfold?
A blindfold.
Yeah, it was like a blindfold.
But you're back with Jazz now?
Anyway, he doesn't want me to be talking about him on social media, so I don't want to talk about it.
Don't talk about him. Don't talk about it. But are you back with him?
Yeah, we've worked things out. He's
a nice guy. First, he watches you go out with Chellah. Then you come back to him and tell him I was blindfolded. Then he accepts you back. He's a nice guy. He's really a nice guy. Yeah. Tell me about the day you went to his house to do a pregnancy test. Or not a pregnancy, an HIV test.
A cigarette. Where are my cigarettes? I wish now we took. In a text, I'm a daughter of a Freemason. If you know what that means. If you know what Freemasons are. That's if they know what Freemasons are. I'm a daughter of a Satanist. Okay, now to me. Like guys, How wrong is it for you to ask for your guy who had live sex with you to go for an HIV test? Is that in any sense any wrong? Like I am asking for an HIV test, then runs away. It was actually
3 days ago.
no. Was it yesterday?
Not, it wasn't yesterday.
Or the day before yesterday?
Day before yesterday.
2 days ago. Yeah. Anyway, he also that is where he messed it up. He was just supposed to like answer me nicely, okay, let's just
Maybe you didn't the approach.
No, the approach was just fine. The people he was with.
You said that he beat
I
you up.
think. Yeah, I don't want to say this on TV because it might get him in trouble. I've forgiven
It's already out there.
I'm talking about no other than Jazzy Boy. Jazzy Boy, yeah. He's beaten me up because of an HIV test, a simple HIV test. He has run away. There's Dambisa here, and then other people. I just said, let's have an HIV test. I have the HIV test right here in my bag. He has run away. Why has he run away? I've forgiven him.
Well, you've forgiven him, that's good. But you said that he beat you up. He beat you up because you were asking for him to take an HIV test.
I think he beat me up because he wanted to show the people around that he can beat me up.
That's what I'm saying, that maybe the approach, was your approach very disrespecting? Because sometimes a man will only feel, I need to beat this kid up to show her that she's disrespecting me.
Maybe I was a bit disrespectful. Maybe I should accept. You know, one thing about me is when I'm wrong, I accept. And I don't know.
So were you wrong with your approach then?
I was.
Has he since taken the HIV test?
He hasn't. From that time, like he just disappeared.
Under normal circumstances, if I want to have unprotected sex with you,
you have to do that before.
No, not like with a woman. I don't
It was supposed to be done before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be done before. Yeah, true.
Why do
you know what made me even blow like out of proportion? Because, okay, he was working on a project with this other artist. She's like
Dambisa.
No,
you mentioned all these names. You mentioned all these names.
No, it's not Dambisa. It's
not
actually
Dambisa.
some light-skinned girl, some skinny light-skinned girl. So he was working on something with this girl, yeah. Then he left around 11. He was supposed to be back at 21. He went for 2 days. Do you know what that made me feel? The way you know me.
Were you at the studio the whole time?
No, I remained back home. I was back here. I cooked. My man is coming.
Then he went for 2 days.
Why
did he say he had gone?
He just said he was there. And then you know where he's in the midst of vagina.
So there were like a lot of women.
Yeah, there's vagina everywhere.
In the studio? He was probably
recording a girl. Yeah, but why did he have to sleep? The deal was we are not sleeping. The deal was back home at 9 p.m.
Back at your house at 9 p.m.
No,
or at the studio?
At his house, yes.
At his house.
He's got his own
so he
house.
went to record somewhere else?
Yeah. He went to record from somewhere else.
You're a musician. You know that when people are recording, sometimes recordings do.
Yeah, that's what
overnight.
he said. So now listen. So I gave him extra time. So the deal was 9 p.m. Ne? So when I called him at 9 p.m., I said, no, we are putting the guitar. So I said, okay, I've given you up to midnight. You should be done. But he slept. Okay, so they didn't sleep. So they were the whole night. And then he was not picking up my calls the whole night. When he can't even answer my video call. Hi, check. Tommy.
Look, you've been in the studio before.
No.
When you're trying to put in whatever strings or whatever it is, the phone sometimes can be a distraction. So sometimes what people do is they put the phone away so that they can get their work right.
Maybe they were putting some ad-libs there. And maybe they were working on the ad-libs overnight.
So because he wasn't picking up the phone call, that's when you decided that we need to check if this guy is okay.
That wasn't even the same day. It was 2 days. And then the second day, that's when I went there. So, anyway, let me not talk about him.
We're not talking about Jazz.
I don't want
We're
to
talking about you. We're not talking about Jazz.
I don't want him to get upset with
We're not talking about Jazz. Jazz is my friend. We're not talking about Jazz.
This might make him
I'm talking about
upset.
you.
I don't want him to get upset.
Let's not talk about Jazz. I'm talking about you. Yeah. So your boyfriend, how long have you dated him?
No, Jazzy. From 2016.
2016.
It's been a discreet thing.
Great. So the boyfriend that you've dated for 2016, this
Almost
is like
5 years.
Almost 5 years.
Yeah.
Is the guy you're gonna, because he's messed up, is the guy you're gonna go on live
Don't
and show
go
the
there.
whole world?
Don't go there.
I'm gonna go there because
Don't
it's
go
out
there.
there. It's out there. Do you know where I watched the video? You took it down. I saw it from some chick who's not even in Zambia.
Yeah, that girl with tattoos all over and the light.
I don't know. Don't
That
give me-
light-skinned girl.
I don't know.
Yeah, because she video called me and I told her off. I was like, no, you don't call me for such stuff. That's wrong. You have the powers to ask me because, yes, you deserve clarity. You are the Mr. Fix them issues in the country. Not just some girl. Not just some random girl from wherever and I don't even know who she is.
So because of let's not talk about that, some random girl. So because of that live video, I even know that there are some green yoga pants involved. Did you get them back?
I know, we worked that out. Okay, the truth is I was a bit drunk.
You're a bit drunk. Okay. But anyway, sometimes it's very. Okay, yeah, it's on TV, so we
I
can't
was a
really
bit
have that
tipsy.
conversation. You're
I was a bit
yeah.
tipsy.
But
I took a bit of wine.
But you're good now?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm very sober.
Not
right
you as in the two of you. Are you
Me
good
and
now?
him. I know we're okay. We're fine.
That's nice.
That's why I don't want us to talk too much about him because I
I
don't
want-
want to bring him in the spotlight.
I want.
I have kept this
You called
relationship.
Dambisa B-word on that video. What did she do?
I think she was trying to be all
What did she do?
ruly. Maybe she was trying to be all ruly. And when I'm in my,
Was she one of the girls
I don't know.
in the studio?
Maybe I was blind. I don't know. I was a bit high. Maybe she was there or not. I don't know. She was there.
I don't know. Like in the video, I did not see her, but you talked about her.
Oh no, then she was not there. If you didn't see her in the video.
Have you talked to her to apologize to her?
No. Why?
Look, you insulted her on a live video and a lot of people watched.
Serious? It was B word. Like the B word was
You
there.
called her a
Well, maybe she was trying to talk to me or something. Did she say something?
You were there. I was not there.
No, the video. Like according to the video, did she try to say something? Because like seriously, if I'm working on something and someone is trying to be my distraction, I swear I don't care who you are.
What, did she try to be a distraction?
Yeah, too much.
What did she
She
do?
was like coming like, you know, like what's this? Because apparently that was the Helen Kaunda house. That was Jazzy Boy's equipment set up in Helen Kaunda, and then Dambisa has actually moved from her house in Chellah with the same light-skinned girl to that same location.
Oh, they moved there now.
Then I'm trying to talk to my man. Then you know where someone is trying to come and they want to involve themselves in the
Maybe
thing
they're
and-
just trying to make sure that there's
No,
peace.
you know, sometimes, you know, actually, after I said no, I don't know, the part where I said that, don't involve yourself here. Let me fix this myself. That's when they gave us privacy, like me and him. And then when we met the two of us, that's when he also now tried to like, yeah, let me show these people that have remained outside that I'm fixing Frost. And I was like, oh, take off my pants.
So now, you know what's classic? You put it out there, like the pants that I bought Chellah, and I got them from Chellah, I gave them to this guy. Now I've taken them also.
No, it was, maybe I just put it wrongly. The pants that I bought Chellah are still with Chellah. Like I was trying to say, I bought that idiot things, like that same Chellah. It's like the wounds are still fresh. Like, you know, where you think this is the right person. I was thinking maybe Brighton is a bit younger, and then maybe I should look for a mature man on another level. He's got kids, he's divorced. I've got kids, I'm divorced.
Also, like, oh, some
So
level
we're at the
divorced
same
kids,
level,
some level divorced.
shine. So, you know, the wounds were still fresh, like, you know, and then I find myself back at this young boyfriend of mine, and then, you know, it's so frustrated at my age. No, I was so frustrated, like,
But-
how do I end up giving this guy, I'm always giving, then at that point I was like, I think I won't say it. I was at that point, I was hurting on myself, not anybody. I was like, you know that point where you just get to like, why
Yeah,
would
like
I do
I'm-
this to
like
myself?
I've done a lot of wrong things.
Like I'm hurting myself. I can't just trust my life with people like this all the time. They're just messing me up. Like I'm way beyond all
when you
this.
go out on maybe live videos and then you're saying outrageous things like, no, I'm a mason, my boyfriend.
Oh, that's just an act.
Yeah, I know. Some people
Or
think
take it
that
serious.
some people no, not to take it. Some people think that maybe you are not very like you just go crazy sometimes.
No.
Is it just because maybe
No,
sometimes
it's
you just get
true.
high?
No, I don't get high. Actually, all the videos that I've ever done, I was very, very sober. Very sober. The only time I'll accept I drank was when I went to meet.
Just
No, let's not mention his name
okay, sorry,
over and over
sorry,
again.
sorry.
So that's the only time
When you went to meet the boyfriend.
I drank some wine. I was like, no, this guy cannot just disappear like this. No, like I'm a girl. I deserve some respect. You just disappear, and then you were supposed to do some 2 hours, 3 hours studio session.
Children are watching, so let's not do over 18.
No, I'm thinking it's PG 13
yeah, PG 12 actually.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
I just said, like, you know, you don't just keep somebody waiting. You know, it's just wrong.
You're gonna be dumped again.
It's okay.
I'm just kidding.
You know what? If someone is going
I'm just kidding.
let me talk about that. If someone is not going to accept me for who I am,
I'm not.
I would rather be alone.
I don't think that anybody. I don't think that anybody would. That guy is very reserved. I don't think that he would appreciate.
The young one.
We said that we're not mentioning his name.
Oh, okay.
We said that guy is very, very reserved and very quiet.
He's a nice guy.
Very humble.
He's
a very good guy.
Very nice guy.
I don't think that he would even if he's appreciating you the way you are. I don't think he would appreciate like when you have an issue, then you tell the world.
No, he didn't like that.
How you bought this for me.
Like, he beat me up because I asked him to do an HIV test. And if you know who I'm talking about, this Jazzy boy Beats, or whatever you call running its Beats. Yeah. I said, in a nice way, to say, okay, boy, is that to take a HIV test? And then he was wearing my sweatpants that I bought in Macam, very expensive. I asked him to take off my sweatpants. I actually bought them for Chellahs, but I got them back from Chellahs. I actually got everything that I bought from Chellahs, and then I think all are the same. All my are the same.
That's why I said that one I accept I was wrong.
Okay, it's fine. It's good. So let's talk about music. You said that you're about to drop your video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any collabos that you'd like to do? Because I know that you're not dropping an album anytime soon. Any collabos that you're looking at?
Let them just come as a surprise.
Oh, they'll come as a surprise. Okay. That's
Grease
nice.
out.
That's nice.
And then for those who have a habit like mine of touching their face, you need hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah. At hand sanitizer.
Mari katamba ka niya. Parang makula siya hand sanitizer.
I was according at hand sanitizer. Play it safe until next time. This has been High Five.